What's up, Bieber Nation? Get ready for a rapid-fire news blast that's going to blow your minds. First up, the one and only Bad Bunny is making some huge waves with his latest tour plans. He's opening up about why he's making some surprising choices for his international shows, and trust us, you're going to want to hear this. But wait, there's more. We're diving deep into the details behind Bad Bunny's decision to exclude the United States from his upcoming concert tour. What exactly are his concerns, and what does this mean for fans in the US? We've got all the exclusive insights right here, right now. And that's not all. We're breaking down the full story behind Bad Bunny's choice, including his candid interview and the specific reasons he cited for his decision. Get ready for the unfiltered truth straight from the source, and understand the bigger picture surrounding this massive tour. We've got all the angles covered on Bad Bunny's tour, giving you the complete picture and what it means for his global fanbase. Stay locked into the Bieber beat for all the breaking news and exclusive content you crave. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Bad Bunny's tour shocker: why the US is off the map. Get ready for a bombshell announcement from reggaeton superstar Bad Bunny. In a recent interview that's setting the music world ablaze, Bad Bunny revealed a startling reason for excluding the United States from his highly anticipated 2025-2026 world tour. A deep-seated fear of immigration and customs enforcement, ICE, raids at concert venues. This isn't just about ticket sales, it's about safety and concern for his fans. Bad Bunny, born Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, explained his decision to ID Magazine, stating, "People from the US could come here to see the show. Latinos and Puerto Ricans of the United States could also travel here or to any part of the world." However, he added, "But there was the issue that a circumflex Euros ICE could be outside my concert venue. And it's something that we were talking about and very concerned about." This revelation sheds light on the complex realities faced by many within the Latinx community. Bad Bunny has never shied away from using his platform to speak out against injustice. He's been a vocal critic of ICE operations, which have seen a significant increase in intensity. Just this past June, he shared a powerful Instagram video expressing his outrage over federal agents in Puerto Rico, demanding they leave local communities undisturbed. His upcoming tour, promoting his new album, Debí, Tirar, fotos, is set to kick off with an extensive 2-month residency in San Juan, Puerto Rico, featuring 30 shows at the Coliseo de Puerto Rico José Miguel Agrelat. This residency, titled "I Don't Want to Leave Here," concludes on September 14th and has even attracted some notable Hollywood stars. Following his Puerto Rico shows, the Debí Tirar fotos World Tour will launch on November 21st in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, and will span across Latin America, Europe, Asia, and Oceania, concluding in Brussels, Belgium on July 22, 2026. Bad Bunny emphasized that his decision was not driven by hate, stating, "There were many reasons why I didn't a Eurostrade T show up in the US, and none of them were out of hate. I a Eurostrade V performed there many times." He also expressed his enjoyment of connecting with his fans in the United States. As a prominent figure who endorsed Democrat Kamala Harris in the 2024 U.S. presidential election, Bad Bunny continues to use his music and tour to champion Puerto Rican culture, diverse musical genres, and amplify the voices of marginalized communities. The reaction from fans has been a mix of understanding and disappointment, with many expressing solidarity with Bad Bunny's concerns while lamenting the missed opportunity to see him perform live in the U.S. Social media is buzzing with discussions about the intersection of music, politics, and immigration policies. This story is packed with emotion and important statements, but what's next is just as compelling. Get ready, because we're about to dive into another major update that's shaking up the entertainment world. Bad Bunny's tour shocker: why the US is off the map. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the music industry, global superstar Bad Bunny has revealed a significant detail about his upcoming 2025-2026 concert tour. The United States will not be a stop. The reason? A profound concern over potential immigration and customs enforcement ICE raids targeting concert venues. Speaking candidly in an interview with ID magazine, Bad Bunny, whose real name is Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, explained the complex factors behind this decision. He noted the desire for fans, including Latinos and Puerto Ricans residing in the U.S., to still have access to his performances, potentially by traveling to other countries. However, he expressed significant apprehension, stating, "But there was the issue that a circumflex Euros ice could be outside my concert venue. And it's something that we were talking about and very concerned about." This statement underscores a broader anxiety about increased ICE activity. Bad Bunny has a history of using his platform to address social and political issues. Earlier this year, he publicly condemned ICE operations, particularly in his native Puerto Rico, through a viral Instagram video. His current focus is on promoting his new album, Debí tirar fotos, which has launched with a highly successful and extended residency at the Colegio de Puerto Rico José Miguel Agrelat in San Juan. This residency, aptly titled "I Don't Want to Leave Here," features 30 shows and has drawn notable guests from Hollywood. The Debí tirar fotos World Tour is slated to commence on November 21st in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, following the conclusion of his Puerto Rico dates on September 14th. The tour is expansive, set to cover Latin America, Europe, Asia, and Oceania, with its final performance scheduled for July 22, 2026 in Brussels, Belgium. Bad Bunny clarified that his decision to bypass the U.S. was not born from animosity, stating, "There were many reasons why I didn't a Eurostrade T show up in the U.S., and none of them were out of hate. I a Eurostrade V performed there many times." He also expressed his fondness for connecting with his Latino fanbase within the United States. His political engagement, including his endorsement of Kamala Harris for the 2024 U.S. presidential election, further highlights his commitment to amplifying the voices of marginalized communities and promoting Puerto Rican culture. Fans have reacted with a mix of support for Bad Bunny's stance and disappointment over the lack of U.S. tour dates, sparking widespread conversation across social media platforms about the implications of his decision. This news is significant, but we're not done yet. There's another major story that's capturing everyone's attention. Prepare yourselves for the next update, as we reveal another incredible development that you won't want to miss. Bad Bunny's U.S. tour omission, a fear of ICE raids. Global music phenomenon Bad Bunny is making headlines not for his chart-topping hits, but for a striking decision regarding his upcoming world tour. The United States is notably absent from the itinerary. The Puerto Rican superstar has cited a significant concern over potential immigration and customs enforcement ICE raids at concert venues as the primary reason for this omission. In a revealing interview with ID magazine, Bad Bunny, whose birth name is Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, elaborated on the motivations behind excluding U.S. dates from his 2025-2026 Debí tirar fotos World Tour. He expressed a desire for his fans, including the large Latino and Puerto Rican populations in the U.S., to still be able to attend his shows, suggesting they could travel internationally. However, he voiced serious concerns about the presence of ICE, stating, "But there was the issue that a circumflex Euros ice could be outside my concert venue. And it's something that we were talking about and very concerned about." This statement comes amidst heightened immigration enforcement. Bad Bunny has consistently used his platform to advocate for social justice. He has openly criticized ICE actions, notably in a June Instagram post documenting a raid in Puerto Rico. His current focus is on his residency in San Juan, titled "I Don't Want to Leave Here," which features 30 concerts at the Colegio de Puerto Rico José Miguel Agrelat and concludes on September 14th. This residency has been a star-studded event, attracting attention from Hollywood. The international leg of the Debí tirar fotos World Tour is scheduled to begin on November 21st in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, and will traverse across Latin America, Europe, Asia, and Oceania, wrapping up on July 22, 2026, in Brussels, Belgium. Bad Bunny was keen to emphasize that his decision was not rooted in negativity towards the U.S., saying, There were many reasons why I didn't a Eurostrade T show up in the US, and none of them were out of hate. I a Eurostrade V performed there many times. He also highlighted his enjoyment of connecting with his US-based Latino fans. His political activism, including his endorsement of Kamala Harris for president, further underscores his commitment to amplifying marginalized voices and celebrating Puerto Rican heritage. Public reaction has been varied, with many fans expressing solidarity with Bad Bunny's concerns, while others are disappointed by the cancellation of U.S. tour dates. The decision has ignited conversations online about the intersection of celebrity, immigration policy, and artistic freedom. This story is definitely making waves, but we've got one more crucial update to share that you won't want to miss. Get ready, because the next piece of news is just as electrifying and could change how you see things. Bad Bunny's U.S. tour omission, a fear of ICE raids. Puerto Rican superstar Bad Bunny has announced a startling detail for his upcoming 2025-2026 global tour. The United States will not be included. The reason behind this significant omission, as revealed by the artist himself, is a palpable fear of immigration and customs enforcement (ICE) raids potentially occurring outside his concert venues. In a candid interview with ID magazine, Bad Bunny, born Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, detailed the considerations that led to this decision. He expressed a desire for his fans, particularly those in the U.S. from Latino and Puerto Rican backgrounds, to still be able to attend his performances, suggesting they might travel internationally. However, he voiced significant apprehension, stating, "But there was the issue that a circumflex Euros ICE could be outside my concert venue. And it's something that we were talking about and very concerned about." This concern is amplified by recent reports of increased ICE activity. Bad Bunny has a well-documented history of speaking out on social and political issues, including criticism of ICE operations. He previously shared a video on social media in June expressing outrage over federal agents in Puerto Rico. His current focus is on his extensive residency in San Juan, titled "I Don't Want to Leave Here," which features 30 shows at the Coliseo de Puerto Rico José Miguel Agrelot and runs until September 14th. This residency has also seen appearances by several Hollywood stars. The international leg of the Debí tirar fotos World Tour is scheduled to commence on November 21st in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, following the San Juan residency. The tour is set to cover a vast geographical area, including Latin America, Europe, Asia, and Oceania, concluding in Brussels, Belgium, on July 22, 2026. Bad Bunny emphasized that his choice was not driven by animosity, stating, "There were many reasons why I didn't a Eurostrade T show up in the US, and none of them were out of hate. I a Eurostrade V performed there many times." He also mentioned his enjoyment of interacting with his US-based Latino fans. His political engagement, including his endorsement of Kamala Harris for the 2024 U.S. presidential election, further highlights his dedication to amplifying the voices of marginalized communities and promoting Puerto Rican culture. Fans have responded with a mixture of understanding and disappointment, sparking widespread online discussions about the artist's decision and its implications for immigration policy and artistic expression. This story has certainly sparked a lot of conversation, and we're wrapping up our news segment now. But before you go, make sure you're subscribed and hitting that bell. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We've got Bad Bunny making waves with his world tour decisions, citing fears of ICE raids for skipping the US. That's a huge move, and we've broken down all the details for you. What an incredible lineup of news. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the Bieber Beat for all your hottest updates, and ring that notification bell so you're the first to know when we drop new content. Plus, tell us in the comments what you think about Bad Bunny's tour decisions and follow us on all our socials for behind-the-scenes action. We'll see you in the next one.